I buried the splinter in the neighbor's yard. Let me see your hand.
Elevating it.
Good thinking, but let me see.
The other thing about moving to the suburbs is we're probably going to have to start fielding questions about, babies. Well, one baby to start, probably.
You think so?
I do.
I guess it is kind of weird now. Nobody asks us when we're going to be starting our family.
Well, my parents think we live in a dump, and your parents don't think I make enough money. But if we had a house...
My dad would still wonder why he didn't get a better job.
My parents are really looking for grandkids. They really want us to start.
Really?
Sure. A lack of parenting skills will open up a whole new area of criticism for them.
I guess that's true. All right, well, if we're going to have to talk about it anyway, you and I should have a discussion first. Get on the same page.
I mean, it's not like we don't talk about it, ever.
Yeah, but when we talk about it, it's always, someday when we're ready. People with houses don't talk about someday. They have 5-year plans.
Gotcha. So we should talk about it?
I think so.
I agree. Let's talk about it. Now.
Babies.
Babies! Well, like I said, a first baby.
A starter baby.
Yeah, it's going to be great getting on the same page.
I know. I love you, come on.
I love you too.
I'm just so grateful that we can talk about anything.
Me too. I mean, this is clearly important. Houses, babies.
This is real talk.
Real talk.
And this is not to change the subject because I can't wait to talk about babies. It's just that if we move to the suburbs, we're going to have to get a car.
And it can be really hard to find parking. Also, and we'll get back to kids right in a second, but there are going to be crickets.
Oh, and I hate trying to sleep to that chirping. It's creepy even, Oh, and talking about creepy, and this isn't even off topic because you can't talk about kids without talking about safety, but have you ever noticed that most of the murders on Dateline happen in the suburbs?
Now that you mention it, people in the suburbs do tend to get murdered a lot, according to Dateline.
48 hours too.
Yeah, and no one even discovers that a person or a whole family is murdered unless they've been missing for a few days and someone sends a neighbor over to check.
In the city, if someone gets murdered, you know it right away.
You can hear them scream.
It's much safer.
Much.
And we're not even taking into account all the accidents that can happen around the house.
Household accidents are very common. I mean, I could start a fire in the kitchen or fall off the roof.
Or the washing machine could overflow and drown me.
I don't think that could actually... I guess if you're the one doing the laundry, sure.
If something happened to us, if we were murdered or killed by housework, what would happen to Mr. Spock?
Or the kids.
Sure, but our family would take care of the kids. Mr. Spock, though.
Moving to the suburbs really wouldn't be fair to him.
No, it would be awful for him.
Awful. I guess we should stay here and not get a pig.
It's the only thing fair to the pig. I'm going to do the laundry.
I'm going to make dinner.
Good talk, baby.
Good talk, babe. Let's 5-year plan to do this again.